Hey y'all, welcome back to my video. Today we are finally going to be starting the second episode of Create This Book by Mariah Elizabeth and Mia Aldrich. Me. So, let's get started. Okay, so first we started on putting Mod Podge on the cover because if you saw what I got like art haul from Marshalls, I got some Mod Podge, and if you haven't watched that, you should go watch that right now after you watch this. Alright, and this is the first page I'm doing. It's just the repeat of the cover pretty much, but I decided to make it a little galaxy because that was another idea I wanted to do for the cover, but I decided to do Christmas instead. So that is what I did. I just put black for the background, and then I got like some colorful colors, and I just got a tissue and like patted it on to make it look like the galaxy and all the colors and stuff. And it was actually very satisfying when I did this because when it was done it looked like it was already black before, and it really pops out. And here's when I got the tissue, and I got the green and the pink, and this is when I didn't know how to record really, so I had my phone the wrong way. So, but after this it does go back to normal, so, because I actually did this a very long time ago. So here you go. Here's like the right angle of the camera, so you can see it full screen, because I did that for episode 1 of Create This Book. But this is way better, so here we go. And I signed it, and I put the date, or I didn't sign it, I just put the date. And then this is the next page, and it just said to just put anything in the empty box. And I wanted to just draw that flower, but I was like, I don't want to. So then I did a little quick sketch of a little landscape, and I forgot to record a little bit. And right here, I like didn't get any film or camera, but then I moved it up. And then I got my pens, and I tried to make the ones more in the back more like shaded, and the ones in the front more bright. And I think it actually turned out pretty good. And I did some splatter paint of the blue, and then I added this really like bright green to make it pop out of that box. And then I got some gold and made the stars. And then I colored in the empty box arrow and stuff, and then I did a border around it, and I thought that would just make it look better because I actually like got outside of the box a little bit, but this made it way better. And yeah, and then I signed the page and on to the next page, and then this says is the tips and tricks page. And I just was gonna do snowflakes for all of it, but then I just started to do random stuff. And then I used Poscas, but then they bled through, and they like got everywhere on that little thing I was doing on top of it. So I decided to just do my regular markers. They still bled through, but not as much. So, yeah. Then I got in the rainbow color, and I colored that in, just making a rainbow. Oh yeah. After a bloody mess, this beautifulness. Oh, it's shadow. Sorry, guys. Page 1. Here we go. Okay, and as you heard, this is the first page of the whole book, and it's a to begin create this book, and it has like these little stars you check off when you finish them. And because of the bled through from the other page, I decided to just cover it up with some yellow paper, and then I made like my star puncher. I use a star puncher a lot actually. And I got some star punch of like all the colors I had, like white, orange, blue, pink, red, purple, black, green. And I actually did not use the green because I love pickles, as you know, and I was doing a pickle in the middle to make it like shine like, oh, like around the stars. And then I found some string, so I put string around it for like another border. And I thought that was really cute. And then I did that on all sides, and oh, what was that? A little flashlight there. And then, yeah, when I was doing this, it was like dark out, so it was like it felt like it was hard to see it, but it actually turned out pretty good, so it's fine. Okay, and then right here, I got all the stars, just sprinkled them on because I wanted to make it look like confetti, and then I glued every single one. this took a very long time. And then this another thing I got from the Marshalls, so go watch that video. And then I put some snowflakes in of all the colors, and yeah. And I decided to just pick one color of the snowflakes, and then yeah. Yep, that's what I did. And I made a little montage of me gluing those in, just like that. And I added a little bit of snowflakes, but not too much. And then I did like colored the stars in. So the first one, this is where I'm doing the pickle. But on the right side of the page it says customize the front cover, so I could already check that one off. And then add color and Texas spine. So I haven't done that one, so I didn't do that one yet. And then make the title and copyright page, I don't know, more interesting. I did that. And then a personalized touch to the page, and that's what I'm doing right now. And then this clip is when I did the sides of it. I just wanted it to be plain green because it was kind of Christmassy colored. I only did that one little green part for the wreath, so I thought that'd be good. And then I decided I didn't like the snowflakes, so I just changed it to stars because the whole page on the right side was snowflakes. So I wanted to add some stars. And then I totally forgot about blue, so then I went back and I did more blue. Sunny. Next page, create a fancy name. And I wanted to do like one of those things that people get for their birthdays, and it's like a balloon. And so that is what I did. It was actually challenging, but that's okay because I wanted it to be like the aluminum, like how it like goes on the light, you know? But I tried my best. And like on the Create This book, what it says, create a page or create, oh, I forgot what it said, create font or whatever of your name. And there was like a string attached to that, so I wanted to add like a string like that to that page. And I didn't have enough room for the A, so I had to get to another piece of paper. And for some reason for the A, I like pressed down my pencil more. I don't know why I did that, but it worked out. It was fine. And yeah. And yes. And then I did, after this part, I cut the A out, so then it would be like that, and it was actually pretty good. And then I put like a little cut through the hole, so then it's more, you know, like the hole in the A. And then I colored it with pinks. Oh yes. And when I was doing this, it actually, I put it right there. At this point, I was finishing the page, and I was waiting for New Year's, last page of 2024 in this book, and then it said something else about 2024 went so fast, and it really did. And, but yeah, so what I was saying was that I was waiting for the New Year's drop, or like 12 to happen, and I was bored. So I just decided to do this page. And I was actually kind of rushing at the end, like right here when I was painting it. I decided to make the background gold to make the letters more visible. But when I was doing this, I was trying to go like really fast because I was doing that other video that you should go watch right now after this video. And it was like the New Year's of my resolutions and the drop and stuff. Yeah, and so I had to like do this really fast and then do that video. So many videos at once. And now you can see it says create a fancy name and has those little strings attached to it, and it was like curvy and stuff. So that is what I added right here. And I added some white sparkles, and I thought that would be cute. Oh yeah. Ta-da! And then 11-34-2024. And that was the last page of 2024. It's crazy. Okay, and that's my cat Sunny, so cute. And then right here, when my best friend was over, another video. Oh my gosh. And it was me painting that pickle. You should go watch that after this. And when we were watching movies, I decided to color this in. I did the red, orange, yellow, and green, and I did a little bit of the blue, but then we stopped because we were tired, so we went to sleepies. But I decided to finish this and cut it out and put it on this page because I was kind of tired, but I thought it would look really pretty, and in the end it did look really pretty. It was actually my favorite page I did this week. So yeah, so I just colored it in. I did the purple next, and I only had like 5 shades of the purple, and all the rest of the crayons were like all the different colors, and then there was only like 5 for the purple, but it was fine in the end. And I added white over it to make it more blended, and then I tried to do like little, like chopping it up, like throwing all the pieces. And then this is me gluing it in, and then I colored in the box part, rule box. And I only could really think of a few things that I wanted to do. So first I put date each page. The second one I did is add a 7 in each page. And I went back and did all these, so then and I'm going to do that every episode. So then you can have a little scavenger hunt at the end. And then the last one is number 3 is have fun for each of these pages. And I messed up that right there, so I had to redo that. Okay, and then I dated the page, and then right here I actually have another Create This book that I was doing like off camera and way before I started YouTube. And I decided I wanted to show all the pages that I did and like compare them. So this is me comparing them. And I like ripped out some of the pages in my old book because I just didn't like them, I guess, and I didn't like paint over it or something. So these are the ones that weren't on them, but yeah. So that is the to begin page, page 1. And then create a fancy name. This is my old one. Add my name, like my last name big, and then my name Mia, all tiny. But this time I just did Mia, and I love it. This one's so good. And then create a rule. This one I love. This one I love that one way better than my old version. And some of these that can you find the hidden 7s? So I forgot what I was saying, but this is what I did this week. I did the cover page, that little empty box, tips and tricks. To begin, create this book. Make sure you're looking for those 7s. And then create a fancy name. I made sure to try to stop a little bit so you could find them. And finally create a rule. And this page I showed you where the 7 was. Right there at the end of that butterfly. Oh yes. Well, that is what I did this week. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye!